Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So friends, this is video 15 of my Python series advanced version. Many of them were having a confusion related to iterators versus generators and what is the difference between them. So we are going to discuss about iterators versus generators in this video. Before that, if you have any doubt related to tech, you can click on that particular LinkedIn option. You will be redirected to my LinkedIn page where you can follow me and even you can connect to me. You can personally ping me if you have any queries related to Python or something about SQL also and MongoDB and many other tech queries. So friends, let's not waste our time. Let's dive into the topic. This is video 15. It's related to iterators versus generators. About iterators, I don't need to especially explain you all because my previous video was about iterables versus iterators. If you have not seen that, kindly go and watch that for better understanding. Now let's directly dive into the topic. So iterators, I'll just give a basic view. Iterators, all values are not initialized. They are initialized only after calling an inbuilt function called next. So let me run it fast for you all. L is equal to, we use iter function for iterator, lst. So let me call the lst first. I have not defined lst, right? Lst is equals to, I'll take list only for this. 1 comma 2 comma 3. We'll just, this is just a basic, right? So if you want in detail explanation about iterator, do watch my previous video, that is video number 14. So lst is done. Now if I run this, it gets it lst is converted into iterator now. Now if I check for L, so it is showing me that it's an iterator. It is stored in this particular memory location. Now if you want to see the values which are in iterator, you have to use an inbuilt function called next. Using next, you can see that, so you can see 1, 2, 3. Only using next you can see it. Once everything is completed, you will get an error called stop iteration. Even if you want to see every values at once, you can see it using for loop. If you want to know about that, kindly watch my previous video because I don't want to again repeat about iterators. Let us directly try to dive to generators. Generators. So generators are basically used to create iterators only. Like it is inbuiltly, it is trying to create an iterator. For that, we'll check out in the video itself. In iterators, we use next function, whereas in generators, we use yield function. I'll show you it with an example. Before that, don't worry, every definitions and every functions related and even the examples of generators and iterators and differences, you will get about all this and detailed article, and the article link will be in the description. You can check out there. We'll directly dive into an example now. So in generator, I'll use a def function. We are in generator doesn't have an inbuilt function like gen or something, but whereas in iterator there is an inbuilt function called iter. About differences we'll talk at last. Let me show you how to use generator now. Def square, I am taking an function called square of n numbers, and I'll take for I in range of n. For this also I'm giving n only. Now I'll use an function called yield. So yield. What you want to yield? So you want to like get I asterisk 2. If you run this now, it got run. Now if you check for I in square, if you check, I'll give n as initialize n as 10, and if I print I, you can see here it is just giving the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, all the second values, and if you type a is equal, I want to initialize it, a is equals to square of 4, and if I run this, actually I have saved in this particular this one. Using yield function only you can perform this. Now if I give it asterisk again and if I run it, you can see here 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. It's like square root of 2. It's giving you the square root of 2. Whereas for here what I have done is I have taken a variable and I have initialized as square is equals to 4. Now if I why did I do this? Because not only in iterators, even we can use next function in generators also. If you want to see only the next value, you can use next function in generator also. You can see here 0. Now if I run it again, 2, 4, 6. Now it will give you stop iteration because here I have initialized only 4. Only 10 I have given here, so it's giving you the square root multiples of 2. It's continuously going on. So if you can even give here how many numbers you like. I'll give here again 20 right now. And if I run it, you can see here for loop. And here also you can give how many numbers you like, that many. But if you give that many numbers, that many times next is required. Or else you can write for loop to see everything. Here 4, 9. I guess now stop iteration should arise. That's all friends, that is the basic difference between generators and iterators. Generator is nothing but it's like technically it's trying to generate the iterators only. Now let me tell you all the basic differences between iterators and generators so that you will get a clear view. To create iterators we use iter function or keyword, whereas for generators we use the def function, and also we also use yield function. Generators use yield function and keywords is saved locally, but whereas in iterators they are not saved locally but it's just an object created. Generators helps you to write big function faster and in compact code. In generators you can write the code faster, like if you want to generate the billions and billions of number, like if you want to generate 2000 square root of particular this 2000 numbers you want to generate, you can generate it within a minute. I don't want to run it because it will keep on running until it completes the 2000. Whereas in iterators you cannot do that. In generators you can do it in iterators also, but the code is a little lengthy process. Whereas in generators you can use just a generate function. I mean you can use just a yield function and you can generate it everything directly. In iterator there is more memory efficiency because in generators or else iterables, what and all is getting, that is getting stored in a memory location, whereas in iterators it is not getting stored. Only whichever is required, that is getting stored. We can save our RAM with that. Things generators and iterators, and the common thing is generators and iterators use the next keyword. So I hope you all understood this. So friends, that's all for this video. You will be getting the article link in the description where there is in much more detail and examples. Don't worry. And do like, share and subscribe my channel and keep learning. Thank you.